Hello, free PC gamers. It's about time we brought you a new free PC game. Up today is Labyrinthine Dreams. It's a relatively new RPG game that uses puzzle elements to continue the story progress, and it's really awesome. The story is really fun. It uses a pretty simple save system, and you will need RPG Maker. I think they have it on the site for you. It's a pretty cool story, and I'll let you read it. I'll try not to get too far in the story. I think I'll do about 7-10 minutes. Life sucks and then you die, pretty much. Overall, it's not really action-y, it's really story-based. Kind of like actual Sunlight, but more puzzles. Old painting of our family cabin. Why is it just sitting out there? Or sitting out here. Whoops. I've never liked needles. Well, I guess nobody really likes them, but I really hate them. But I've gotten used to them for over the last year or so. What fun. Oh, this one's got grass on it. Okay, let's see if we can get out. The forest is cursed. Once you enter, you will be unable to turn left, turn around, or turn on the spot. If you get stuck, press escape or X to go to the start, back to the start of the map. Like I said, lots of puzzles, so this will be sort of like a mini walkthrough of how to get through the forest area. As you go on, there's a part where you have to drive a car, and like this, how you enter the intersection of lines lets you choose which ways you can go. One of the more annoying ones, but it's really fun to like challenge, is the one with the demon, which you'll probably see. So I can only turn right. Oh, alright, I messed up. See, now I can't turn anywhere. Okay, so I want to go forward, go down, and turn. I guess I want to go up and down this way. Turn, go up, go forward out here, go down, around, up, and through here. Alright. The years just go by, and I wonder why I put up with this for so long. When we took out life insurance, I realized I was literally worth more dead than alive. Working this much was supposed to change that, or at least give us more comfort, but it hasn't, not even close. Yet I still go to the office day after day. I thought if I followed the rules I'd be rewarded. I'd reach some plateau where I would have more time and money. I'd be able to enjoy life. Oh crap. I guess I gotta go down through here. Shit. I cannot go anywhere, so this is a trap. So we go up, go around like this, then we can go up, and over and around. Holy cow. I think I'm getting it. It's kind of cool because it's a mix of an RPG, yet there's all these elements of a puzzle, and it's really cool because like the puzzle sort of sets like this grass, she wanted to be free, maybe that's part of it. It's all about like self-interpretation, sort of like how do you perceive the character to be? Do you perceive them to be more like accepting? Do you perceive them to be this is how life is? It's sort of like self-perception of the story. It's just kind of interesting. But now it feels like I'm just following these silly rules for no reason, and all they do is make things harder. It all seems so arbitrary. So what do I do? Hold out until retirement? You'll be living on your own by then. Quit? Can't afford that. Get a new job? I got no time to look into it while I'm working. It's too risky for me to leave. Oh, this one's... I don't think it's hard. I think it's just like time consuming. Because I played through a few of these levels just to get like a hang of it. I think I go this way, and then sort of just loop around, something like this. Yeah, because you're not allowed to move left at all, pretty much. I go and there we go. Cool. I used to dream of vacations we would take to different parts of the world, or even just to the family cabin. We would play outside while I would paint. God, I haven't painted in so long. I bet I'm rusty. Oh, I think this is the last part. This might take me a while. I think I've got to go down here and circle around like this, circle around up here. Or wait a second, I gotta do something here. Oh, what if I go up here and then, ooh, I'm glad I didn't go all the way up there. I would have been trapped and had to start all over. Yikes. Yeah, this game takes some patience to get through the puzzles. Each of the puzzles are different, which lets, so it's not just like, it's just not just all these forced puzzles where you can only turn right. There's like I said before about the taxi, how you enter an intersection determines which way you can go forward. There's this demon one that for every move you make, the demon gets to make 2 moves, and it's kind of cool. I failed you, Beth. I thought I was doing what was best, but you growing up without me isn't what's best. Not for you or for me. So why am I crying? Because there's never enough time for what's really important. Now I'm out of the forest, and this is sort of like the RPG elements I was sort of like alluding to. You get some parts where you can free roam, and it's sort of like exploring the character's mind. Ooh, this looks garish and creepy. Ooh, a note. Beth, your father has been in a serious accident. I'm going to be with him at the hospital. I called Aunt June. She will arrive soon. Okay, picking up notes apparently removes web. That must be Spider-Man's weakness. Don't let Dr. Octopus know. Okay, that's locked. There's some beds. Why is this one so clean? Ah, this is my bed. But it's not supposed to be at the cabin. This must have been the cabin that the father was talking about. There's nothing here anymore. Dad didn't make it through the night. His car had gone right over the edge. It was an accident, supposedly. Maybe I wouldn't have taken it so hard if I knew I'd be joining him soon. Oh, this is the demon thing I was talking about. You again. You came here uninvited and teared the whole place up. Who do you think you are? All this time I've already spent trying to stay ahead of you, but no matter what, you always seem to get one step closer. How long can I keep this up? To escape the monster, you need to make it to the light tile, which is that yellowish tile over to the right. For every one move you make, the monster will make 2 if it can. It can only move closer to you, and will never move to a tile that is farther from you than it already is. If it can move horizontally, it will. If not, it will move vertically. Try to lead it into the dead end so you can outmaneuver it and make it to the light tile. See, I can move as much as I want down in here because it will not move to the right or left in order to get closer, because the AI will read it as getting farther, and that's how the game mechanics work. But if I move to side, it will move, try to stay as close as it can to me. And see, every time I move once, it moves twice, but now it can't move at all. Now I have the upper hand and can make it to the light tile before it gets to me. So it's sort of like a battle of wits. It's all about how well you outmaneuver, but it can get pretty damn tricky at times. Okay. There's this chunk of years after Dad died, and before I left home, that it was one big blur of frustration. Kids made fun of me in school for having a dead father. I wish I had stood up for myself instead of just letting them pile on. Looking back, I should have gone in there on the first day of middle school and hit someone with a chair. Then everyone would have left me alone. Sounds like jail. But then again, the two institutions have a lot in common. But one day, a teacher pulled me aside. She really did try to connect with me, and at some point, she asked what I wanted to do with my life. Without thinking, I blurted out paint. That didn't go over so well at home. I'm guessing that's her mother, or possibly her sister. Looking back, I was too hard on her. I felt like she hated the artistic part of me, but that wasn't it. She was just concerned that I wouldn't bring in the big bucks. She wanted me to go into a career that would guarantee success. But I had seen what going after that guarantee had done to my father. It was clear we would never see eye to eye. Eventually, I left for the city to start college. I'd gotten used to tuning her out, but she said one thing that haunted me. Beth, your father was a loving man, but he was also disturbed. Deeply disturbed. He was overwhelmed, and he gave up. Whatever fate holds for you, please don't ever give up. Travel along the roads from start to finish. At each intersection, you can only turn in the direction there's a curved arrow. It is the same with the straight arrows. U-turns are not possible. You can hide the car by pressing the X button. Now, what it means hide, it just means like show the arrows underneath you. So this is what I was talking about. As you can see at the intersection in front of me, there's like this white curve. You can see that on some of the other places. That means that I can turn that way. But other than that, it means I can't go down. It means I can only go straight ahead with the straight arrow, or make a turn up here like this. And that means I can't go down or right even though I tried pressing the buttons. Therefore, I can only move in a set direction. And that adds to this wondrous puzzle, even though it's starting to be a pain in the butt. Well, this is pretty much Labyrinthine Dreams. So be sure to pick this up at FreePCGamers, either the link below or at the website. Leave a like, subscribe, and feel free to comment on what your thoughts about this game were. And as always, see you later.